Yahtzee.
All right,
Are we going?
We're good.
Yay!
Hello.
I hate it here.
What the hell just happened?
Wow, that's a lot of noise.
I didn't know I could make that.
I didn't either. We learned something new today. All
like
all
nice
around
little
as a
goofy.
group.
I hate it.
Yeah.
It's cursed knowledge.
That's cursed knowledge.
Hello, everyone, and happy Father's Day to everyone out there. This is a recording. We recorded ahead of time because, well, today's Father's Day. So hopefully everyone is having a great Father's Day for whatever that means to you. And thank you for joining us here, whether it's now or watching the VOD on Twitch or the upload on YouTube. Yeah.
Yay.
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 This is episode 52. I cannot believe we're already on 52 episodes.
Officially a year of episodes.
Is it really?
52 weeks in a year?
Oh,
Wow.
that's right. We've been doing this for
We're
officially
a
a
year
year.
old.
It was officially a year's worth of content per week.
We've been doing this for long.
Nice.
Yes. But
Yeah.
now there's officially, it
Yes.
shows up every week.
There was a lot of, hey, Chris got
we have
exposed to
skipped
someone who has
weeks.
COVID. We're going to have to cancel this week's episode.
Yeah.
Chris is once again patient zero.
You are the government's, like, guinea pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit him
Man,
with
sorry,
this.
Chris's immune system's built like a deck of cards.
Someone sneezed and it all came down again.
A house of
House of cards. Fuck!
It's okay.
Damn it!
First you can't get Diablo to work, and now you can't make the
No,
joke work.
no.
Listen,
Shots fired.
you're the
Hashtag.
first name, Andrew.
Am I the
Don't.
first reason or the 13th?
Don't. So,
Oh my God.
as for announcements, it's all the same.
Carving your name on the
Please
bullet.
consider subscribing to our Twitch, especially if you have Amazon Prime. It means
Okay.
a lot. Builds up the channel, helps
There's
us upgrade
one.
our equipment.
I just resubscribed
Join-
yesterday.
Hey!
Hey!
Join the Discord for all of our updates as to things that are going on.
Uh-huh. One more?
Subscribe to our YouTube. Get
Yeah!
the latest episodes when they publish, but which, by the way, we are a little behind on YouTube. You get those up.
Someone's been too busy with Diablo.
Diablo 4, hashtag Diablo 4, hashtag please refund him.
Hashtag Blizzard if you're
Blizzard,
watching.
please.
Blizzard, please, we cannot get him to get his game to work.
I've tried.
It crashed his whole computer.
It was
But it's a
deluxe version.
fantastic game for literally everybody else at this table.
It is.
I've
It was
heard it's
the
great. I've
deluxe
heard it's
version.
really fun.
It is
You
really
got to
fun.
watch like a couple minutes of gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we screen share. Or he screen shared.
Anyway, let's hop into this week's episode of The Endless Sky, Starlight Battalion
Oh, that's just gonna say, 20 to 1.
of 20 to 1.
Hit
Awesome.
two for some reason.
Intro song.
Well, it's almost like it's the name of the show, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, no.
Last we left off,
no.
the Starlight Battalion, after journeying to
Intersun's four
Meltazar
big guys.
for a long-awaited date with Yamal, one of the sisters and
Don't look at me like that.
It's his fault.
have a higher
Oh my god, everyone just has the giggles so hard right now.
Guys,
These
we are 3 minutes into our stream. We cannot fall apart this quickly.
I have to get at least 10 minutes in.
I fall up.
When have we ever been together?
We're all in
It's
this.
very cool.
You're
Alright.
literally engaged. What do you mean?
What?
That's true, I guess.
He was like, when have we been together?
It was in response to. This is. Don't tell me to shut up.
What are you gonna do about it?
Sure, I'm getting into this session of Toy
Last we left off, the Starlight Battalion, after traveling to Meltazar for a long-awaited date with Yamal, one of the sisters and mother/creators of the Dai, a strange, demonic-like race that takes deals in emotions and memory. The party had a series of conversations, learning a little bit more about this strange world. First meeting with a contact codenamed Runaway, who was revealed to be a woman by the name of Mercy, who they had been tasked to deliver a letter that was to be given back to some organization on the other side of the Sultorian field. They had a brief conversation before going and purchasing clothes in preparation for their date, and also retrieving the letter that they had stolen out of the house of one of the hags of the Weaver women.
Okay.
She wasn't gonna use it.
Stolen is a little bit
Found
Yeah.
Pillage.
confiscated.
Confiscated.
her body.
It's like Christopher walking here. Found.
In which there was a series of awkward conversations with the store owner, in which, as you learned, that she dealed in souls, individual souls in different jars, and some of you learned a little bit about yourself based off of her casual
I got a soul in a
conversations.
jar.
As she saw you a little bit differently than a mortal would. For
Yellow.
example, that Apollo's soul is fractured, and that you has 3 souls within him.
You're a
I don't even have one. Why are you being so greedy?
You all went clothes shopping, bought yourself some nice outfits,
To be born.
and then had a meeting with Yamal herself, who took a great interest in your party, saying that she wanted to get to know you before this journey that you are on, implying that you 5 were on a journey to take one of the next 8 seats of the upcoming pantheon of the Endless Sky's way of reestablishing balance after the events of the Stoltorian Field. You were all given somewhat of at least her idea of what your journeys were going to partake in, and also a little bit of knowledge about the boons that you have been hearing about and one of you has been collecting. You also learned
One
that
of you, get it? One of you has been collecting.
you also learned that she
For what?
is responsible for Ravania's behavior, having, and for some reason, made a deal with her in exchange for her name, which has caused Ravania to become the chaotic madness would-be goddess that she is. You had discussion as a party, deciding that you were not going to ally yourself with Yamal or the Dai, and
For the time being.
for the time being, turned down the warden's offer for a job to hunt down a fellow Dai, and went back to the inn in preparations for what you're going to do next day. Excuse me. During which there were a series of dreams, starting with you, in which you had a strained conversation with Ravania as she pleaded for help. The next morning, resulting in Apollo finally deciding to take the plunge, infecting himself with emerald scarring, and going to sleep. In which you also had a conversation with Ravania in a more calm manner, and had a conversation about whether or not you were going to ally with her and potentially help her retrieve her name. And that's where we leave off, or that's where we continue. As Apollo, you awaken the next morning, feeling feverish.
Well, no, he woke me up to stabbing me in the chest with the cure.
Yeah.
He stabbed you with the disease, but the cure is just
No.
drinking water. He slapped you awake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It stopped and awake and then gave you the
I
cure.
stabbed you with the
the
disease.
disease in the
Yeah.
first place, yeah.
Yeah, so we continue with you waking up Apollo as you're woken from your dream.
She is very
Kind of hot.
intimidating.
Yeah.
You. Sorry.
I'm this many.
What? Yeah, you're this many. Sorry.
Kind of for. When she talks to you, is she calm or not?
No. When she talks to me, she's actually really like
Frantic or desperate?
rattled and kind of like fucked up looking.
When she talked to me, she was very like composed. Certain topics, and I picked up on that. Certain topics get her to like the competition in and of herself with the madness. Cause her to like blur those lines. So, like mentioning Yamal and her name, she'd have a normal conversation, but with those topics got brought up, she'd like have to shudder and like focus to keep herself.
record.
All right, so we are good.
Wait, are we back live?
Yeah. Well, we're not live, but we're
Or
just recording.
Back to the recording?
Yeah.
Hi!
Hello.
Nothing
Something-
happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing
Because every
happened.
time we pre-record, everything always goes 100%.
plan.
No issue. Okay.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
So I made a deal with her saying that we wouldn't help until we gained more insight on who she was prior.
Mhm.
But that conversation that I had with her, I'm starting to agree with you more.
You want to help her?
I kind of want to help her.
My man, I'm sorry I stabbed you in the chest now.
There's something like
There's something there, right? Like, there's something more. Like, there's something not Ravanya-y in Ravanya.
well, I think the Ravanya that we know is the madness that's coming from Yamal taking her name.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I told her I wouldn't help until we learned who she was more as a person.
I
Does
don't
that
think
make me weird? Does that make it bad? Should we not do that?
No, I'm right there with you.
Okay. Let's talk with the others and see kind of.
Okay. We also need to now like fully cure you.
Well, yeah. Well, we have the cure.
We'll cure and we have to remove the
Remove the thing
spot.
from me. We can do that this morning before we can start. Or don't. I honestly don't mind it. I think cure me of the emerald scarring 100%, but
Well, she can still like. Actually, no, she hasn't visited anyone else's dreams since doing that.
yeah. So
True.
it's just me and you that she can visit.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about that with the group.
Yeah. We go over to Wade's room.
Come in.
I pretend to act like a zombie.
Can I see through this performance? Just
That's
like
up to you.
waking up to.
Shane, man. What's your insight?
Attack him.
That's what's gonna happen. I rolled a 4 on the die, so I don't know if that's gonna be anywhere. So 6.
I rolled an 8.
Firebolt.
You really gonna shoot? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt.
Go ahead.
Like fucking zombie
Alright, roll
land.
it.
You're
Yeah,
just
just
gonna kill
seeing
him.
fucking zombie walking through and to see Apollo's like, oh shit! I'm gonna.
Yeah, roll it.
Oh, that kind of fits the situation. 13.
I think that hits you, doesn't
I
it?
don't know. I think my AC is 13. My AC is pretty low.
My cheat sheet says you're 13.
That would be correct then.
Alright, you just hit, so go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh wait. Well, yeah, I think it's 13.
Yep. 17 points of damage.
17.
Fire damage.
Halved.
Yeah, 17, so reduced
8.
to 9.
Yeah.
So you take 9 points of fire damage as you attempt this stunt and immediately, kind of like, oh god, what's that zombie movie?
Zombieland?
The Zombieland?
Where Bill Murray gets
Yeah,
killed
Bill
because
Murray,
he
yeah,
acts
he's
like
Oh,
a
yeah,
zombie.
it's exactly.
I want to get on this too. Great sword to the knees.
Yeah,
Kind of
just-
like wipe the soot off the side of my face.
yeah.
Well, good morning, Wade.
Oh, so you're not dead?
No, it was a joke. Thanks for fucking launching a firebolt at my
Well,
face.
I didn't.
It's whatever.
You had.
It's
It was
fine.
the emerald scarring
Lay on hands,
that
9
you were
points.
injecting
Thank
into.
you.
Welcome.
Oh, is this the blossoming of a new friendship?
Yeah, now you're finally like not fighting me.
I'm still gonna fight you on most things. Where?
Well, I'm.
I go knock
Sorry.
on. Fuck you. I go knock on Vagus's room.
So wait, you just walk out?
Yeah.
On a
Fine,
jump.
fuck you then.
Vagus.
Didn't we do this like right after we woke up? Isn't it like
No, we did it.
middle
With,
of the day?
This is first thing in the morning.
yeah.
Okay.
You guys,
Oh,
guys,
is
you
it?
guys,
Okay.
yeah, because what you guys had did last session was you guys did like all your like stuff
Okay.
Went
and
to
just
bed.
waste a day and then went to
Cool.
sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I message Vagus. Hey, are you awake? Can you let me
I'm
in?
gonna slime ball through a crack under the door.
And face down on his bed. It's the first bed I've slept on.
I'm gonna slide up to him. I'm gonna crawl over his head, kind of droop down over where his ears would be, and just kind of vigorously undulate on the sides of the head.
Oh.
Just like
God, it probably sounds like you're going through a tornado.
Sit up a little bit.
One side raises up a little bit. It does the tiniest little.
It's the weirdest ASMR I've ever had in my life. No, after a couple minutes, I'll kind of.
For the people at home.
Where was Ava sleeping?
Why?
That's the thing. You kind of look around and you don't see Ava anywhere. At night, she had snuck into Wade's room and made a nest under the bed. And so when she hears, when she hears, when she
He
hears,
scurries out from
talking,
under the bed.
Yeah, she
Oh,
scurries out from
shit!
under Wade's bed.
When did you get there?
Don't worry about it.
You got cut off there, right? You flew too close to the sun.
Okay, let me try again.
Okay.
Let me try again. Don't worry. No, it's too high still.
We got that one.
Don't worry about it. Paulo, are you still alive?
Well, yes.
Cool off.
Mark!
She like, let me out, woman. Yes, Ava, I'm still alive. I actually had a pretty decent conversation with Ravanya.
Oh,
And that's why
what?
I wanted to
what
gather
is she-
everybody in one room.
Okay.
Does Vagus come into Wade's room?
Oh yeah, I walk out. You still in my head, just.
Yep.
Okay.
So tell us how it went.
So, when she's talked to everybody else, how has she acted? Has she acted like chaotic or like?
What does he say?
Oh, sorry.
So you have like a helmet now
Yes.
with like, but instead of like the I'm thinking like those logger caps with the flaps, except now they're sticking straight out.
When she talks to you, is she calm and collected or is she like erratic?
It varies.
She starts off calm, at least with me, and
Most
then
times it
kind
starts
of builds up when she's not getting what she wants.
So she was calm with me the whole conversation.
You'd be the first.
She's very upset at Yamal for taking her name. I want to know what the deal was that she made with Yamal and also who Ravanya was prior to making that deal.
And how'd that go?
Well, she gave me a little bit of a hint as to who she was prior. Andrew doesn't remember.
She
said she was.
she didn't
She
give you an
remembered.
insight of who she was.
She gave.
She gave me a
you-
place to start.
She told you that Ravanya was not her name.
No,
That it
she
was
said she was part of a certain group.
that
was the
Ravanya
body.
was
She
her
said
victim.
that was the body that she had.
Oh,
She was speaking that. She's like, oh, this one was part of the hunters.
Okay, well, so Ravanya is the name of the body
The
she's
drow.
inhabiting. That person belonged to a group,
Called the hunters.
the Hunters.
which you guys met a few members of their faction before.
Weren't they outside of the Temple of Mendex?
Yeah.
Oh, the people we
They're
bullied.
treasure hunters.
The treasure hunters.
Which I have
Do you have their names?
I do.
Because I have a message spell.
Let me find the Mendex
I'm sure
area.
they'd love to talk to us.
Mm-hmm.
All we have to do is lie and tell them we have a hint on another piece of treasure that we need to hire them for, and then I'm sure they'd be more than willing to meet with us. And then we go from there.
It was Erna from the Hunters Guild and Aiken.
Which one seemed more reasonable? Do you remember?
I don't remember which one though, but it was I have Erna and Aiken.
Erna was like kind of like leaderish.
It was the Hunters Guild in Theseus.
Okay. I will use
I think Erna was the one that spoke the most.
I will use sending on Erna and pray she's still alive.
That is also a good point.
What are you asking her?
I'm gonna ask where their guild is located so that way we can meet them.
Would I know where their guild is located? If it's in
You would
Theseus?
actually know.
Yeah.
And if they would be open
Maybe. Oh,
to
okay.
having a conversation with us.
So would we even need to speak with them or just go to the guild and we could probably get it from
I know where the guild is.
Yeah, let's say you.
Or could you just be
probably-
like, "Are you familiar with the Drow woman?" I don't know.
I'd rather not
Describe
do
what
it
she
over
looks like.
message.
Yeah, like describe what she looks like.
Well, I could just message her in regards and just let her know that we're planning on coming and speaking with her if she'd be
Yeah.
open to it.
Just to casual meet, greet, just to see how they are doing.
We didn't leave them on good terms, right? They
No.
don't like us.
But there's this wonderful thing that I do really well, and it's called lying. So we can get him there. It's not.
I could hit him.
Bagus could hit him. Wade could hold the
Okay.
door shut in their face.
That's
Uh,
perfect.
You
That's-
can Eldritch blast them
Why would I do that?
if they don't like us.
I don't
Okay.
think you know how to make people like you.
Apollo?
Oh,
You could let him squish you.
Ava,
Yes.
my darling,
Come here.
if you
Yes?
only knew.
What don't I know?
And
What the
Altor,
hell?
Apollo's known as a slut.
I am a whore. I'm gonna message Erna and be like, "Hello."
That's it.
She remembers. She knows who I am because of the spell, right?
Yeah, because I think it's
She's aware of
specifies
me.
that you know who they are.
I was wondering if there was a possibility that we could sit down and have a conversation at your guild. Gold involved. Skibbity doo bop.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
23.
Your call could not be completed.
We can magic caller ID.
Please
Apollo's
hang
face
up
just pop
and
up.
try again.
The recipient of this call has been fucking bodied.
They're not on this plane of existence anymore.
This is Morgan Freeman telling you
Okay.
that they don't know.
Oh, sorry. Who was that number again?
Erna. Oh, 23.
23? Okay. The response starts off with a series of coughing. They're you know how mentally that would work, but you can hear that they were probably in the middle of drinking their morning coffee when they got this, and just you got a lot of fucking nerve.
Mercy?
Look, business is business. You want to talk business? Come to the guild. We already told you where it was.
There's always an in. Like,
Yep.
But you preface it. You let them know you're coming instead of showing up unannounced. I'm learning.
Yeah,
Less rude
preface.
that way.
It's very uncouth to show up unannounced.
Preface.
Yeah, uncouth, very.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway,
You
I'm
preface them.
sort of leaning to
I know.
you side and potentially wanting to help Ravanya.
Helping someone that caused a pandemic on one of the major cities of.
But that wasn't her. In the same way that Alu doing what Alu did wasn't Alu.
And we helped the Lou.
Well,
I'm not saying jump into it headstrong right away. I told you that there are still certain things that I want to know and figure out before committing to helping.
But
Ravanya.
like, what if Ravanya has her own, like, you know, which does Ravanya, and then there's Ravanya, like the electric Ravugaloo.
we do know that she does not remember who she truly is, and clarity would be reached if she can remember.
So in the conversation that I had with her, every time the conversation was on a normal topic and it was just her and I speaking, she was present and coherent and herself. But the minute that I dabbled into things that she didn't know or wasn't supposed to know or that were probably taken from her, that's when the madness and kind of like the skittering sets in. When I brought up Yamal, she went, and she'd have to focus to keep herself together. When I brought up her name, same thing. When I brought up her life prior to being Ravanya, same thing.
I am.
Devil's advocate.
Mhm.
What if she is just playing us?
That very well could be, but like I told you, I want more information before committing. I think if we figure out some more stuff,
I think if we found out who she was before, we can get a better judgment of that is easier to deal with versus who she is now. I think that
Yeah,
would be the
I mean,
better
I
call.
was never against finding more information. I'm just suspicious about this change in Apollo's behavior now.
Because I.
Fucking screen tonight.
Triple crossing.
But it's okay. I wanted to find out her name. I think there's way more to the story.
And we do have a
Then
way.
what
I'm
we
just
know.
saying, we do have a way that we could probably get the name.
And we know that the Dai also
We-
want to kill another Dai. Perhaps we could.
Okay, let's
talk
not
to
just
that
go
one.
aligning ourselves with all the fuck ups in this world.
This is
Not
not aligning with
aligning,
them, but
but-
this is a way to get the name. Just saying.
Just saying that we could either talk to the one that they want to kill and let them know, hey, you're gonna die. If you don't want to die, give us the name, or play more towards that Dai side. I'm not really for it. It's just an idea, but we'll
I
see what you
simply
guys
bring
think.
it up because I think it could be valuable.
I think so too.
Time and time again, Ravania has proven herself to be a very worthy adversary.
I think
She-
there's. I just feel like there's more to her than just the crazy Ravanya, and I think you saw that somewhat. And I think it would be worth trying every avenue before.
If she was coherent and sane all of the time,
But that was also, I feel like, part of the deal. Like,
we
I-
don't know the deal.
which is also true. We don't know the deal, but she was also coherent and sane when she made the deal. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but you
Devils
know
like
just
to
as
trick.
well as I do, how many poor souls make bad deals with the Dai?
It's true.
All the husks that we saw going on our way to Centrum.
If you want something bad enough, you'll make a deal even if it's not in your favor.
People make bad deals all the time to protect people that they care about.
I guess the only thing that does truly worry me is, which I don't take 100%, is that the Dai or the Mother Matron specifically said that she would be worse. if
But
she
again,
was her
worse in what
original self.
regard?
I think it
worse
might
for
be
the
worse for
world
your
or
mom.
worse for the
Which is
Dai?
why I'm down to learn more of who she is before all this,
Yeah.
before committing to something like that.
I agree.
But
She-
I will be willing to help.
There are lapses in her judgment. I brought up Guardian and what she knows of Guardian, and she doesn't know. It seems like when bad Ravanya, crazy Ravanya takes control, sane Ravanya doesn't remember it. Much like with Alu, how when crazy Alu took over, good Alu doesn't remember anything.
Out of game. Didn't we roll that like she did know? Like she knew
It
what
was
gone with Guardian.
Buried deep down. Oh, outside a game about Guardian, yeah. But we didn't roll that she knew. We rolled that I inferred what she meant by that.
Gotcha.
But he is free.
Yeah.
So, I think there's merit to what she says. I'm not asking us to commit to it, but I'm just simply bringing it up that my opinion on the subject has changed.
Initially, upon meeting Ravanya, I would say no to all this on it, but after meeting with Mother Matrons and learning the things we have, I mean,
Yamal left such a sour taste in my mouth that I can understand why Ravanya is Ravanya now.
right.
To me, it doesn't seem like Yamal and the Dai care about much about anything except for the perseverance of Yamal and the Dai.
And that's pretty fitting of like that themselves though.
Yeah? Fitting of what? Demons?
Like
Devils?
themselves. Like how they operate.
No, I agree.
I'd be willing to help somebody that, especially if they are trapped within themselves.
I agree. So, I simply wanted to bring that up because I thought,
I still think next thing we should do though is I want to check into this halfway house. I think that might actually give us some more information too though, because I think there's definitely like a robotic connection there.
Correct. At least in the meantime, we can hinder our plans long enough to where we can start getting
More
more
information.
knowledge on her history.
I just had a thought.
Mhm.
What if the Ravanya that's walking the world is crazy Ravanya, and good Ravanya is the only one that's able to communicate via the dreams? She's never herself, but she's only able to break out during our dreams.
Yeah. That could very well be the case. Like the Ravania we know is like the Ravania that's trapped inside Crazy Ravania, reaching out whenever she can.
She's not able to act.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a puppet
Well, she's trapped.
inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I thought about potentially messaging, but then I was like,
I would say in the current state, as magically
I don't think so.
powerful she is, I wouldn't take notice.
Not the best idea.
So as far as what we're doing next, for getting to the halfway house, how do we want to get there?
don't we have the key?
Well, we could key there, or do we want to save the key for a quick getaway?
Well, couldn't you teleport us back? You just use the key.
The teleport back is not as quick as getting there.
It takes like what, a minute?
You can have it
Yeah.
set up somewhere. And then
Like in
Why don't we
theory,
just
I could.
teleport there?
We don't have the teleportation circle there.
Well, we
have-
could teleport there with the key, but I'm wondering if we want to save that for like a quick getaway if something happens.
I mean,
Yeah.
how far is the halfway house? Because I remember it being along the way. Like it's like we're still en route to it when going to Central.
it's still like days. We just travel.
It's still a while. It's gonna be a distance on
If
boat.
we go with Vile back to Kildina's. No, wait, that wasn't to Kildina. That was to
That's away from
to Haven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's away from-
Well, I mean, we do have experience with preparing the teleportation circle and not finishing it until the moment we need.
So would we prepare one there somewhere?
That's what
And just hope
We
there's a
could
spot we could hide
What
it.
about a portable one?
Like maybe if we took like
A piece of tarp or
tarp
a large.
something. It always comes back to the tarp.
Fuck you.
I feel like
DM, here's your chance to set the standard for this campaign.
yeah, you said it in the previous campaign, but I think it's a solid idea.
Putting it on a tarp. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because last campaign we did that. There was narrative reasons why it would have worked. And Apollo does not have the same oomph as graded.
Yeah, you don't drop the oomph.
Who do we who do we know at the halfway house?
There was the Centaur,
Because he was cool with us, right?
Centaur Gardener.
I
Yeah.
think didn't he give up some weird vibes?
He did, but everybody there gave
They
off
all
weird
kinda
vibes.
did.
Yeah, kind of. I don't think there's anybody there we can trust. Especially that
So,
anybody there could be something.
DM, remind me again, when we walked to the halfway house,
Mhm.
because we docked our ship and then walked all the way up to the house, correct? We didn't go in, but we walked like the grounds of the house, of the island.
You docked your ship and then walked up.
Were there any other buildings on the way up?
No,
No, it was just.
it was just the
One single house.
yes.
There's no like gardening hut or shed or.
Actually, there were. Yeah, there were. You would have seen a few sheds for storage, gardening, storage.
Well, it's kind of what I'm thinking. Is if we teleport into the shed and I draw it inside of the shed, depending on how big it was. Do I remember how big roughly they were?
The doors,
No, the sheds themselves. Would it be big enough to fit a teleportation circle inside?
potentially. Yeah. Well, how big is a teleportation circle? 10
Is it
by.
10 by 10?
Yeah.
No. It's not a bad idea.
I mean,
Worst case scenario, maybe.
Just a total side note aside, when we go to the Hunters Guild, that's also where we can find info on the Little Hoot.
oh, that's right.
Yes.
I have a note about that. Yeah.
Kinda
That
wanna
that
go
came
there
up
now.
talking.
Oh, so they came up. Okay.
Yeah.
Came.
What was the note on that?
I just have find the Hunters Guild, Erna and Aiken and Theseus for info on the Little Hoot.
Yeah, I'm looking through my notes as well. The person we're trying to find at the halfway house who's been hunting the wayfarers his name is Sila. He's a human.
So did we have the gardener's name? Are you still looking?
I'm still looking. I don't know if I. Ooh, no.
We're just looking for the gardener's name.
Well, yeah, so that way I could message him. I guess I don't need his name to message him, but it would be handy. So I don't have to say, hey, buddy. Hey, fellow.
Okay.
Pal.
There's one guy at my work that has never called me by my name. And I don't think he knows my name.
What's up, man? Hey, how's it going?
Hey, dude,
bro?
how's it going? Yeah,
Great,
man.
Doing great, bro.
Good
That's
shit, bro. All right, I'll see you later, bro.
Dang, man, when you did that one thing, oh man, good. All right, see you later, man. Bro, take care, dude.
I almost want to just like, hey, what's my name, man?
Hey, just because tired time of here. Appreciate you. What's my name?
What's my name?
Spell it.
Say my name. Say
my
my name. No one is
my
around you. Oh, I mean, we don't really need it. We could just.
No.
So I was
What?
thinking, what if we teleport to one of the sheds? I could draw a teleportation circle inside the shed, and then if worse comes to worse and shit gets blown, we get to the shed.
Who's getting blown?
I get no fucking on this trip.
Someone's brains.
At
been
least
constant.
at the halfway house.
What do you mean on this trip? It's
No,
been
I meant the halfway
at
house.
least 6.
The trip to the halfway house. Wait, 6?
I don't know. I was.
Wait,
No,
I don't even have a watch.
how do you... Oh.
Oh my.
So does that sound like a good plan? Yes? No? Maybe so?
Yeah.
Really?
I like
The
it.
shed is...
I like
That's
that.
fine.
So do we want a key there?
Key to the inside of the shed?
Yeah.
What
Fuck
if
it.
it's locked?
Well, the key kind of is a...
And we're going into the shed, so
Well,
if
my
it's
keying
locked on
something.
the outside.
We could... Yeah. No.
Oh, this is sketchy. Okay. So, we get there. I need everyone to... Well, how are we going to explain it?
In terms of when we arrive?
How we arrived, we don't have a ship that we docked. We're just going to show up and be like,
Tell them we teleport.
hey. Okay.
It is good bait.
I can lie. I guess I'll...
When we say that accidentally our friend here has new abilities.
Well, I guess it's not lying. We did teleport.
Yeah. We
Okay.
don't have to lie. We can just tell them. People teleport.
Yeah.
It's not super common.
Wait,
Okay.
so we are trying to uncover this guy Sila,
Yeah.
right? We don't know if he's hiding or if he is a like
Mhm.
employee of the halfway house. Do
So,
you know what I
right.
mean?
The only notes that I have on Sila is that he's at the halfway house. I know Alu kept tabs on Sila. Sila would track people with magical signatures, the Wayfarers. Sila's human, horribly disfigured and solitary. And there was like a room that they would stay in. And if Alu opened a door without permission to his room, she would fall. Like there was like a trap or something.
Also, we
Yeah.
can try and check for traps if we can just walk
Yeah.
in the house. If we can get into the house.
Those are the only notes I have on that, I think.
Okay, so everybody's in agreement?
Yep.
We're going to the shed.
I'm just thinking. Yeah, I just want to think about more ways about how we're gonna do this when we get there.
Well, I think once we get there, we can kind of play it by
Yeah.
vibe.
Oh, well, we know one, Sila bad.
Type of bad.
We'll try to figure out maybe why they're going. Well, we know why they're going to Wayfarers. It's to help Ravana. Right? Like,
Should
she's going after
I
Wayfarers.
scry on Sila?
Well, can you if we don't know him?
We know the description, but you wouldn't.
I thought you have to
I
like
know
have
the
seen the person.
description.
They get you get a
I know the
bonus to
name.
the save.
Yeah, they get.
Or
If
they
you-
They
get,
get
yeah.
a bonus.
they get a penalty to the...
I mean, if we want to try, I'm not opposed to trying.
You are blowing a pretty big chunk of your power.
We can do it tomorrow. We can like do this today and then leave tomorrow. We just like
they
throughout
get
the day.
Or we could do it at night, and we could do an espionage mission. I was built for this, quite literally.
Listen, I just want to use this fucking key.
I have on... Yeah, I'll keep on the nice attire. Just because...
And then we
I
can
don't-
stay in the shed.
Yeah.
I can have stickers.
If you
for
want,
it.
a safer
going on
option
myself.
would be divination, perhaps.
I'd say try scrying.
Fuck it, send it.
Yeah.
He gets a +5 to his wisdom saving throw. That's what I'm just reading up on the spell because I know his name, but I know of him secondhand.
Hmm.
So
I mean,
he
if we
gets a
do it at night
+5.
before bed, it's worth a shot. I say let's just do it before bed. Can you do both?
So what are we doing? What are we doing today then?
We don't really have to do it. We can just kind of literally just do these and then go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Um,
Is there anything that we need here?
Not that I can think of.
do you do any shopping?
No.
We have diamonds already, right?
Yeah, we have diamonds. We have enough for Ava to cast Restoration Greater.
Yeah.
I don't need anything.
Yeah, I don't either.
Baggers?
I'm fine.
Okay. Wade?
Yeah, so I'd say we'll to divination slash scry, and then
Okay.
play it by ear if we want to maybe espionage tonight, or go to bed. We'll see what happens.
Just
See what
for
happens.
one spell. Damn, I wish we did this yesterday.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's all good.
We have plenty of time before we have to get back to Caldinas anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, do we have more time?
maybe
Yeah.
hella time.
We have another
another,
week or
what, 10
something,
days?
right?
We had-
Another 10 days. You've
Yeah.
done in 9 days because you also did yesterday too.
Yep. So we're done in 9 days. That's
Okay.
plenty of time.
Okay.
I-
Okay. Let's do it.
Ava, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so you guys just burned an entire day, and
Yep.
this is going to be this tonight.
Yep.
Okay, so just real quick, anything you guys wish to accomplish today?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, what do you guys do during the day? Just hang around the hotel?
Yeah.
Sit in T-pose.
Sure.
I'd like to talk
I'll say. I know you have something.
privately.
Go T-pose in the hallway. Just imagine you like no clip through the door. Like
Ball form, and then 2 little nubs come out.
stick you to the ceiling in the hallway.
It's mainly like I don't care if the information gets out. It's more of just like just want to have a moment with you, just so that way
He's outside.
the judgment is yours. No, moment with Magus. There you go. No, with you, Magus.
With both of us?
Did you call me in?
No, stay outside.
Okay.
Just, no, just you. Just
Yeah?
Just
Not me? Okay, let me go back.
thank you. Have a seat. Your dog.
I just sit in the middle of the room.
Yeah. I take a knee.
I'm pressed up against the door, by the way.
Sure.
Can I stand up now?
I'm not 100% sure how this will work, but I have been thinking. I personally did not know that when I placed my hand upon Bobrak that I would take his ability. Everyone has their Pisces, you and Buddy, and Apollo doesn't want any of their doings. So I come to you. If you wish, I think that if the power was shared between all of us, I think we would have a better chance. Me, myself, I don't like putting all the eggs in one basket, so if there was a way for me to give Bobrak's power to you, would you accept it?
It's something I don't really understand, but it's the first time for everything.
You have some connection to divinity and don't understand how, but it's all new to me too. I figured you probably benefit most from this too.
I think so. I trust your judgment.
It gives me the ability to change freely for a short amount of time, basically one precast upon me. So, not too sure if it'll have the same effects on you, but is that something you would like to try?
Absolutely.
Well, so since placing my hand on stuff has been kind of the key to most connection to divinity. Yeah. I'm going to slowly put my hand on Magus' chest. And I'm gonna try and dig down to whatever connection I have to this hand, whatever power I've been using to focus my energy through.
Finally, it can happen.
2 campaigns now.
Well, they explained that.
No clip through the chest.
Yeah.
Andrew,
The same
just check the
connection.
batteries.
The same connection that I've been using to cast my spells. The energy I draw from this hand. I'm gonna try and do the same thing. I'm gonna try and pass the Bobarak boon to Max.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
A 9 plus 9 equals 18.
Okay.
So I'll go
You're
plus
willing this boon out of yourself. And as this happens, as you're pressed up against the door,
I'm like squishing myself underneath the crack of the door to like listen and kind of see still.
you feel almost like a pressing heat against the door. It's strange. And Wade, as you are willing this to happen, you feel your eyes go white and you suddenly see the tree. Large, beautiful, bright. What is Wade's ultimate goal in life? Why did he become an adventurer?
To make money.
to be the hero in the books that he's read. To be one day a protector of people. To hopefully ascend to a powerful state where I can protect people from bullshittery from other gods that they inflict on people's day-to-day lives. So Wade understands that people are going to do whatever they're going to do, but for those lives that can be different if the gods weren't involved, if they were protected by somebody. I hope to fill that void.
And you feel, you look into the tree and you see in the trunk around where the heart core would be, you see that there's a shadow. And at first it brings you a sense of alarm. Never a good sign to see a darkness within light. But then you realize that it's not a shadow within the tree, it's not a darkness. It is a figure that is standing in front of it that's just blocking the light. As you look, it takes you a moment and you realize that it's you. You see yourself silhouetted against the light. This sense of what you are, this path that you are beginning to walk, this promise that has been made to you of what lies at the end. You can't make out any of the features, but you know as you look upon this, you are looking at your ascended self. And this boon that you carry is not meant to be yours. And you feel this rush out of you as suddenly the light from the tree grows so bright that it is blinding to you. And as you come back into this room, you hear Wade start to scream. As you feel your entire life essence being ripped out of you.
Holy shit!
The pain
Entire?
is excruciating as you feel something that is deep within your sense of self being ripped from your chest down your arm and being pulled into Vagus. And Wade, as you are now struggling with consciousness, as you look upon Vagus, you see not Vagus, but similar to how you saw yourself in silhouette, this entity of
Just goddamn.
This is good.
this
Fuckus.
this outline of the end. The cycle of nature is a life and death. And this is death incarnate.
Oh my
You
god.
feel
they're
the
so-
necrotic energy burning into your fingertips.
Would you
And that's
say,
the last thing you see.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. What are you saying?
Would you say the dead end?
And this is the last thing that you see before you fall into unconsciousness.
Oh my god.
I need you to remove the boon off of your character sheet. In Vagus, as you feel this rush, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Does Wade fall down?
Mhm.
If he falls like backwards, I'm gonna rush under the door and like catch him as a pillow underneath it.
Just to show you how much I love them. It probably is going to be different for him.
Ooh, yeah.
9.
Damn.
9.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh
Vagus,
shit.
it is excruciating. This
I'm in the room. He gets a +5.
That was my fucking +5.
13.
it
14.
is excruciating.
Do I get
As-
a +5?
No,
Yes.
it is excruciating. This is not how this power was meant to be transferred. It is literally drinking from a fire hose of divine energy. And it floods into you. You feel as if your muscles are extending past the capacity of your skin. It is one of the most painful things you've ever experienced. And you don't even realize that Wade has fallen unconscious. You don't hear you coming into the room. You don't see anything. But as you feel as your head gets rocked back, you can't explain the visions that you see. You can every life that you have taken is rapidly going through your mind. Every life that you are going to take. And the magic that comes with that. The energy that is bound within a soul that you collect every single time a life is taken. That builds up as that necrotic energy through your veins. You come back to consciousness, steadying yourself on the ground. You don't know what has happened to you, but it is intense, and you feel powerful, but you don't really know why.
Shit.
Fall on the ground. Yeah. It's,
I'm under your head as a pillow, kind of
Yeah.
catching you.
Am I able to stand, or am I like? Is everything just like
fuming.
Give me 1 second.
pushed to the max?
Apollo and Ava are having tea time.
Just down the hallway here.
That is, you have 2 points of exhaustion.
Damn.
Didn't know it was going to do that.
Wait,
I was like, oh, we have it. Yeah.
you have 4 points of exhaustion.
Oh shit. Okay.
Isn't that almost death?
Yeah.
Isn't that death?
That's not death. That's close.
Not
How many
4
is 5?
6.
It's like 6
Okay.
is the, yeah.
Guys, I think we're gonna have to blow through a couple more days.
Oh fuck! Do I hear this? Can I run in?
Yeah. You would hear Wade screaming. You would all hear Wade screaming.
I still
Okay.
keep doing tea time.
You just hear him scream and you're like,
All right,
Where's
I
Earl?
run in and I see Wade just on the ground, and I'm just going to try and do whatever I can to help him. Wade, what the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do?
Yeah.
He is unconscious.
He slid out from under Wade's head. He's out cold.
Oh,
He's out cold. Fuck.
I'll try and hit him with a cure wounds then.
All right. Wade, you're at 0 HP. And
shit.
Ava, you may go ahead and roll. The cure wounds does take effect.
Okay. Great. Oh,
am I able to stand up?
Yes, and
Okay.
your legs are shaking. You are exhausted.
Damn, your legs are shaking, buddy.
oh, it's only 5 points of cure wounds. 5 points of healing.
Apollo walks in with his little
I'll take it.
teacup and his, you know how like the old British people had those powdered wigs?
Yeah.
Ooh, what did I miss?
I will, after Ava puts the cure wounds on him, I will pick Wade up.
I guess you okay?
I don't know.
What just
What?
happened?
Yeah, what did you guys just do?
I think Wade transferred his boon into me, Lobrax at least. And that is clearly not the way it was meant to be transferred.
Does he still have his wooden hand?
It does.
Okay.
Chris, check the mic.
Can I do
Okay.
a medicine check on Wade to see if I could do
I
a
think I
greater
accidentally turned it off.
restoration?
Imagine that whole time his mic was off.
But did it pick up at least?
We don't know.
We'll
We will
find
find
out.
out.
Wait, what happened?
Chris's mic is
I
off.
My
hate
mic
you.
went out.
Not mad, just disappointed.
My
I'm sure it
thick
takes a
thigh accidentally turned it off.
I will try to pick Wade up after Ava
I'll
heals
just
him.
stop deleting
So
them.
Ava, you're gonna make a medicine check.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay. +4. 18 + 4, 22.
Okay. Looking over Wade, his eyes flutter as you cast the cure wounds. He starts to come to consciousness, but he looks as if he hasn't slept in days. The face is somewhat shrunken. He looks terrible. He looks drained.
Oh, shit.
That didn't go as planned.
Wait, I think you were more tied to that thing than you thought.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thank you, Ava. I think I'm gonna go to bed now.
You can take a nap?
I think I need to go nap.
Take a nap right here.
And we're just gonna pass out right there.
I'll put him on my bed.
Vegas, how do you feel?
Not as bad as him, but not great. I'm gonna look down at my chest. Is there something there?
As you look, you can't see anything, but you can feel it. It is a burning under your skin.
Can I divine sense?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It is from Vagus. It's Celestial Fiend Undead.
Mhm.
As you do your ping, you never really got it from Wade. You got a slight divine sense, but it wasn't major. You just knew that something was wrong.
Yeah.
When it hits Vagus, it is strongly celestial.
You're an angel.
So it
Eyeball.
feel. Is it the same feeling that I got from Wade, just a lot stronger and more like resonant?
It's more of not stronger. It's more of like it is Correct.
Like, it was meant for you. That's fucking cool.
That boon, it like vibrates on a higher frequency with Vagus than it did with Wade.
It looks like it. Like I don't know how to put it other than like it's like a puzzle piece just kind of went in.
It fits you better.
Oh. Is anyone else slightly worried about that vision though that we
This is
had,
opposite.
like from my divination with Vagus, like finding our dead bodies, and
It
that we
would
might be one
probably
step
fine.
closer
Yeah,
to
I mean, this
it
kind of seems like
now?
something that should have been
Like-
consulted.
I think we're
Is
fine.
it like we're one step closer to that? Because now we have like Death Incarnate on our team.
I mean, at least Death Incarnate's on our team.
This is true.
Yeah, that's true. I like it.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Vagus!
Yo, we have Death Incarnate on the dead end.
I run up and give his thigh a hug.
I smack where I like felt the ping from. I was like, yeah. Dead, please.
The vision comes true.
All right. Well, we definitely need to go to bed now. I think we might need to probably rest for a few more days before we. Actually, Ava, we can still scry tonight though.
I need greater restoration.
Greater
restoration.
That's the funny thing about my power level right now is I have only enough oomph for 1 5th level spell, and greater restoration and scrying are.
Man,
know.
it's almost like this should have been consulted before.
Well, I
just
mean, you can just
It's
sleep
like
it
it's
off,
not
right?
your choice.
Can't you just sleep it off and it'll be fine?
for 4 days.
Yeah,
He
fine. We have 9
needs
days.
4 days.
We have 9 days till we have to get back. We can just like.
So scry today, and then sleep, and then greater restoration would also help. But I feel like now I should scry on him closer to when we are about to leave.
That's true.
So you
I like
can
that.
use Greater
Now.
restoration today.
What about divination? You mentioned divination earlier.
Yeah.
What were you
Yeah,
gonna do with that?
I'm gonna start requesting gold from whoever asks for a divination.
How much? Well, you brought it up.
But yeah, divination is on the table.
Just think of a question. Yeah,
Okay.
I
I don't have a
next
question.
7 days.
I don't have a question.
I just brought it up because you did. I thought maybe it was something, but I don't know. I think we can just go to bed now. Then I guess.
Thanks, Wade.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Wade and whisper something to him when everyone else walks off.
Are we gonna do just
All right.
before we do, are we gonna decide? Are we gonna do a greater restoration on Wade? Or are we gonna just let him sleep it off?
I think we let him.
First.
Is that
Wade!
dependent? Is that dependent on what you do?
Go away.
All right.
This is my room. Do I have to leave too?
Oh shit! Let's go to your room, Wade.
He's passed out.
I'll take care of it. I'll pick him up and walk him to his room
Oh, thank you.
like a babe.
Like Wade's, he's unconscious, right?
Well, she gave me a
you're
a
up
bunch
again?
of healing.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
just trying to go to sleep.
Okay.
So he's kind of like still somewhat listening, but so
It's
tired.
like when
of-
you're a kid and you pretend to sleep in your parents'
Yeah.
car, so they have to carry you in.
Yeah.
Like when your
I do
parents
that.
were fighting and you have to sleep to try and hide the pain.
No, I was just playing.
No, you just play Halo 3.
I was playing Conker's Bad Fur Day.
So Wade,
I slowly opened my eyes.
I'm really proud of what you did. Good job.
Thank you, Ava. I definitely should have probably.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, probably should have had you in the room too, just in case.
It's okay. Used to being excluded from your guys' secret shenanigans.
No, I just, it was, I wanted Vagus to have something too. And I just wanted to make sure that it was his decision and not convinced by somebody else.
Straight
Oh.
like, what the fuck?
I just wanted it to be
Very
his.
pure and
It's go. He's gonna slowly start fading back to sleep.
wait. So I
Oh yeah.
fifth level spell slot, and they've been burning through them with these scries, and now you're gonna burn through them with the greater restoration. But I was hoping, do you mind just sleeping it off one day? And I need a scry on my family.
Oh yeah. No, definitely do that. Ava, that's.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. You can go sleep, and I'll just stay in this room. And when I come out, I'll say I greater restored you. We need a few more days. How's that?
Oh, that sounds good. And I'm a.
I'll keep cure woundsing you. I'll throw in another second level cure wounds at him just
Oh,
to pay off.
Just that I feel a little bit. Now I go to sleep with a smile.
Okay. Whew. All right, let's do this.
And with Wade in the background fading,
Back in my day when I had Bovaric.
You get pulled into the scry, just
Ava's gonna use this opportunity as if she is greater restoring Wade to try and scry. Use her one fifth level a day to try and scry on her mother, Riggy, and all this talk of family and learning about Apollo's family or like his whole background, and then now talking about you and if you was created or if he has a soul, and then even Vagus sharing that he has siblings and Wade wanting to go find his parents. She's just like, for the first time, really confronted with people whose histories are tied to how they were created. And she's always been the kind who really just like threw away what she came from and just went forward. And completely just threw herself into the forward and just, what can I see? What can I do? What can I be? Who can I be more of? And so now, for the first time, she's like, shit, there's like, these people are really tied up with who they are from where they came from. And she really is now kind of worried, like, what is up? She finally has the power to do it in the first place. She could never do this before, so she will take a chance to scry on perhaps Riggy and just, yeah, it can only be one person, but.
As you finally have the opportunity to use this spell for yourself, since you've gotten the ability to cast it, you take a moment. What does it look like as you set up this scry spell?
I think for once there's not so much ritual, but I mean there still is because you have to, but it's a bit more intimate, and maybe she'll pull out some of the old like beads that she has kept on herself that her mom made for bracelets that the bracelet has broken off, but she kept the beads, for example, in a small pouch, and she'll just put it around. And some things from her litter mates as well. She's kept perhaps like a small like chiseling tool from one of them, and even maybe a trap that her father has made or taught her to make. And it's the first time she's like really pulling these things out and taking a look at them as she uses them to focus.
We're gonna make the whole club cry.
Do you say the name aloud?
I will mention I'll whisper under my breath, just like, stars, please light the path towards Riggy.
I'm listening.
And that's all she'll say, really.
Also listening. I'm getting drinks.
Okay. I would like to try, like, as much as I can, try and like listen to this spell and like watch it as it takes place. And then I'm probably gonna pass out midway, but
Yeah.
for the beginning part, I'd like to see. Is that something I'm gonna have to roll for?
She's right there. You
Okay,
say no.
cool.
I sleep.
I would just like to add it to my notes.
So,
I'm invested.
Ava, as you feel your vision getting pulled. No save on her end. She's not exactly equipped to resist such a scrying spell. You feel your vision being pulled across the stars, jumping from one constellation to the next, as it is night, at the point where you are at your strongest. And faster than you're able to pinpoint where you are, you pass islands and you travel an impossibly far distance before you find yourself very suddenly underground in the darkness of these familiar tunnels, whipping through these different passages farther and farther and farther down until it suddenly opens into a familiar underground cavern in which your tribe has established their village. It looks almost the same as the last time you saw it, even though you're only getting the glimpses as your vision swishes by. Until suddenly you are inside a familiar small half hut that has been dug into the stone of this mountain cavern. There is a faint smell of smoke and cooking meat, as you can see within 10 feet around Riggy. But you know that this room is only about 11 feet across anyway. So you can see almost your entire childhood home just in a glance. You can see that currently everyone is settled in for dinner. You see your father, Cass, sitting at the head of the table. He looks exhausted. He looks older than the last time you saw him. The scales around his muzzle are not as bright and colorful as they once were. Some of them are faded, almost like a graying across the muzzle. And you see it looks like he might have a little bit of trouble seeing as he's looking around, as he's like reaching out for a plate. But you see that your sister, Nom, grabs what he's looking for and pushes it forward so you can see it and guides his hand to the edge. Nom is definitely a lot bigger since the last time you saw her. Definitely more muscular and defined. You can see that her time down in the mine shafts has definitely done well for her physique. And you see that your mother is currently seems to be finishing up with the cooking. And you see that she has, at first you kind of see her from the back, that she has like something across the front of her chest, like almost looks like a bag. And you see as she's finishing up what she's working on, you see another figure step into the room, and you see Ippy. You see as he gives a sigh as he walks in and kind of just tiredly rubs the side of his head. And you see as your mother turns, just, "Everything all right, Ippy?" "Oh, yes, yes, of course. Just tired is all." And you see he walks over and reaches in front of your mother, and you see he takes the bag that was on her, and you see another tiny kobold that he just holds up against him as he goes and sits down at the table. And you see as Riggy finishes and brings like a main pot that she sets down in front of everyone. And you see as Ippy kind of sighs and is kind of like bouncing the baby kobold a little bit, who's fast asleep up against his shoulder. You see as and you see as Ricky looks at him, "Is everything all right?" "Yes, of course, Mother. Visuki was just rather angered today." You see as Nom, who is like helping dish out all the food that was brought over by your mother. "Is there any any chance that he's going to be wanting more tribute. Of course, that is within his right to do so. But, I'm worried, I'll admit. He's become more agitated than normal. He's even talks about sending more out. And you see as your mother looks more surprised by this. Out? We cannot go outside. It's impossible to go outside. And there's just this tense silence that falls across the table. Until it's finally broken by Ippy. Snoogy's visions continue. Potentially, Vasuki's been mentioning leaving. If Vasuki leaves, what then? I do not know, Mother. I don't know. But Vasuki has been very interested in Ava's journey. Suppose we shall see. And see as that tense silence passes over the table once again. You see as your mother has stopped eating. Don't worry, she's fine. She's always getting into trouble and she always manages to get herself out of it. And you see as Nom has kind of mimicked her expression. Just hope that she is able to stay away from Bazuki as long as she can. And they continue in intense silence, continuing their meal. As you look upon your family and this new baby kobold who you don't know who it belongs to, but this new member of your family. And over the course of you watch for the full 10 minutes of this duration, they continue the small conversation with one another, talking about their day, what has happened. You see that Ippy appears to have elevated his position. He's still a hunter, but it appears that he might be one of the closest members to Vasuki. And over time, you hear that the new baby is referred to as Gummy. And after 10 minutes, you feel the spell beginning to fade.
Oh boy. There might be a dragon hunting me. There's too much to worry about right now. We'll get to it when we get to it.
I check on Wade one more time, make sure he's comfortable, tuck him in, and then scutter under his bed for my nest.
And I'll say, with that, as you all settle in for a long rest, that's where we're going to take a break.
Yay!
Oh,
Very
So-
quick break. Be right back.
Quick break. We'll be right back. See you soon.
My bad.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm exhausted.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh.
Audio, we're
Is
good?
that fan been on the whole time?
No.
Oh yeah, we'll just turn that off for now.
You should probably turn it off. It's strobing.
It's hot.
So, we return as the party has had discussions about what they want to do moving forward. They made a plan to. What? They made a plan to travel to the halfway house. Ooh, that dust.
My hands aren't that dusty. Oh,
Got ashy
But-
hands.
Did someone disconnect?
That was me. Come back.
How dare you?
I didn't have audio.
And as they were deciding what to do with their long rest, Wade transferred his boon to Vagus, and we'll see how that pans out.
Yep.
And Ava checked in on her family. So we return to the next day. As you all awaken, you may complete a long rest.
Hey,
Go.
What do you
what?
wish to do?
I think we should just go 3 days. Go to the third night, and then scry, and then head out.
I think Ava wants to go buy something.
Yeah, I will hit Wade with a greater restoration this morning, so he can. You got 1 level down because you rested,
Yep.
and then I'll greater restore you for another level.
That only
Aw.
does 1.
Yep.
That's wild.
Yeah. Now
Exhaustion
you
is
know how
no
fucked
joke.
exhaustion is.
That's crazy.
I'll never forget in the first campaign when we were running from the demon in your world, and we were fucking like 2 points of exhaustion, and
Yeah.
we're just like, all right, Captain, this is where we die.
So now we only have to wait 2 more days.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
technically, if he sleeps tonight, and we restore him tomorrow on the third day.
You want to
we're
restore
dead.
him again twice?
No.
We want to
restore him
scry
one more
though.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We only. Yeah.
So we technically we still
So
have
2
to
more
wait
days.
2 more days, and on the third day we could go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay, that's 1
is-
5th level slot.
is there
gone.
anything else we need to do here?
I will go look. I will be like shopping day and look for. I'm just looking at spell component stuff, and so if we're in the city where we can get spell component stuff, I will look for
Absolutely.
spell component stuff.
Yeah, and I saw the list that you sent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can roleplay that out if you want, but you are literally in a city made of magic. You can find almost anything that you need here.
We don't have to roleplay it, but I
Thank
have
God.
400 gold, so I would if it's
Yeah, I would say it's easy enough for you guys to find all the stuff, especially if you're taking a couple days to shop around and
Yeah.
find it.
Wade's just gonna
yeah.
fucking just keep resting.
Okay,
So-
I will add that to my inventory.
So do you want to skip to like the second night from here, and then like the night before the third day when he's clear?
Before that,
Yeah.
who's going shopping with Ava?
Oh shit.
Oh
I
shit!
mean, we'll
said
do it
you
as a
did-
group effort, except for
So
Wade.
Ava, Apollo, and you.
Yeah.
I'd probably still go stretch my legs, but
Okay. Whoever goes out shopping with Ava, I need you guys to make a perception check.
Me
Were you
too.
Followed?
Yes, you too.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll go. But
18.
18.
disadvantage. I think that's a 5.
Are we all going? Okay.
Whoever goes out with them. So if you're going with them, yes.
Natural 1.
17.
Ooh, am I the highest?
No. 21.
Damn.
Okay. Ava, you and Apollo. It's not immediate, but as you are going through the town, purchasing all the things that you need for the next couple of days, it starts off as a discomfort in the back of your mind. But as you continue, you become more and more sure. You don't see anything for certain, but you feel as if you are being followed.
I'm also traveling at half speed.
Yeah.
Stay home.
No. I need to stretch my legs.
Vegas carry him.
You get the sense that
I can.
Shut up.
there are eyes on you as once you leave your place.
I have stickers on my
Are
That's
we
stick
phone.
able
with you.
to kind of suss out who it may be?
It isn't until as you are finishing up your shopping, Apollo, that you get a glimpse of what looks to be an imp that is just perched on one of the balconies, looking down at you with a little bit too much intent with your 21. And just kind of cocks his head as he looks at you.
I don't make it obvious that I've spotted him.
How far away is he?
How far away?
I would say maybe about 70 feet or so. And I would say it's
So what
about
am I gonna
this.
do when I get there?
It's about this time, Apollo, that you realize that as you're walking, since you're still, you have to be in like the higher end of the city to get all the things that Ava needs. You realize that as you see this imp, you kind of have a realization of where you are. You are in the same shopping like block as Circles. As you look over and kind of glance around, as you look over at your party member, you just kind of catch your attention as this whole suite. You realize that Circles is closed.
The place where we got the key?
And this imp just
I kind of walk over and just kind of like, is there any like sign on the door or anything?
a simple sign that says closed.
Can I use sending on the owner, the person that we spoke to? Hey there, saw the shop was closed. Just wanted to make sure everything was all right. See if there's anything that we need to be worried about.
There's no response.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. What?
The hag.
The hag?
I think it's the hag that's watching us.
We killed the hags.
Oh, sorry. I was saying how it came. I think it's the hag.
You're
Oh.
putting up gang signs.
Gang sign. Okay. What hag are you talking about?
The one that was in the shop?
The creepy one that was in the
Oh,
shop.
no. I don't think it's her. Could be, I guess. Okay. I think we should go.
Okay.
Vegas, you don't have to carry me.
Shut up. I've just got him like right in front of my snout too. That's why.
Just finish up whatever
see
shopping
shit.
we're doing and head back.
Just heavily
As we
breathing
start
on the
to-
back of your neck.
Do I notice that it's still following us?
Yes.
It's falling asleep to the one.
And as you continue to walk back, you see at one point you lose sight of it, and then you see a different one that's picked up where the other one left off.
You keep it tabs.
Could be Yamal too.
Should I summon Saul and ask him what the fuck is up with that?
I think it's not too strange that we're being watched here.
We're being watched?
We're being watched.
Yes.
Well, if they're not bothering us, then I suppose. Just continue.
I want to do something. I just rolled.
Okay. Sure.
As we get like very close to the end, like a block away from the place we're staying.
Yeah.
I want to split from the party and try and stealth away.
Sure.
I'm going to let you know.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, as we're walking, I will use message. We're being followed by imps,
I'm aware. I've seen them.
and then Circles, the place where we got the key, is closed. And I messaged the owner, and there was no response.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to break away when we get close to the inn.
Okay.
I'm trying to stealth and just see if I can gather what they're doing.
Enhance
watch
ability,
them.
catch grace. Advantage on dex.
I'm not going to follow them. I just want to kind of watch them for a bit and see what they do.
Yeah.
See if they interact with anyone else. So as we get about a block away from the inn, I'm going to just kind of pat you on the shoulder and then dip down an alleyway.
Sure. Go ahead and make your stealth check.
With advantage.
With
So the
advantage.
first one was a 17. With advantage, it's less, but
Do you want stickers to go with you?
no,
I can make you invisible.
no.
Who are you talking to?
It's gonna be 25.
25. Okay, I think you're good. Yeah. You very casually, you like are passing a group of
It's like Assassin's Creed. You just put the hood on and like
yeah,
all the nuns.
exactly. As you pass,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you see that you're like passing a group of these strangely dressed mind flayers with the masks, and as you pass, you just and you see that as you crouch in this alley and kind of watch, you see the imp doesn't appear to notice for a minute as it goes forward and following your group. You see it kind of like scuttling along the roof, and after a minute, you see it kind of comes back and then goes back after your group. You know that it
Taste.
seems irritated that it
Pure
lost
vanilla.
you.
It's a 10.
Do I see any others, or I just see that one?
As you wait for a few minutes, you see another one scampers on. You only see two, just the one and then the second one.
I'm gonna just find a nice vantage point to where I can kind of just keep tabs on them, and I'm gonna watch for probably as long as I can without it getting spotted. That I think I can get away with it.
Okay. Yeah, as you watch, you can see that I'll say you have a good vantage point of the entrance to your.
Are they speaking amongst one another?
After a while, you see as they both perch at different points along the outside. And they're just watching. It's probably for about 15, 20 minutes. Before finally you see one of them, the first one that you spotted, finally flies across the street and lands next to the second one. And they have what looks to be a conversation.
What language are they speaking?
Infernal. Do you read lips?
No, but can I try?
Make a perception check.
I'll get closer if I can.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check first.
Non-natural 20.
Dirty 20? Okay. You make your stealth check.
With advantage still? Because it's an
Yep.
hour.
I also can't cast polygons. No,
24.
I never learned to spell.
24?
24 myself.
As you approach, you're not skilled at reading lips. Not in the way that there specifically is a feat for this, but as you listen, you get the gist of what's happening. You see, there's a definite irritation between the two of them. As you see, the first one, it seems to be bitching at the second one about losing you, and you just see 24. That's pretty good.
Well, 24 was the self.
It-
30-20 was the...
Dirty 20 still good. You get the sense that they're irritated that they lost you. But the one thing you were able to pick up, you're not able to see what they're saying, but you do get the phrase, she's gonna be pissed. And they continue to perch there for a few minutes, and then you see the second one, the first one, takes off and flies away, and the second one just continues his perch, observing them in.
Is it Yamal or is it Creepy Lady?
I'd say it.
Probably Yamal. When I walked over to Circles, were the jars still on the wall?
Yeah.
So everything was there. The sign just says closed.
Yep.
Ah,
I don't think it's Jamal.
I think it's Yamal.
I don't think she would care.
I think she would if she knows we talked to Ramanya. I'll just casually pop out of the alleyway, put down, and just start walking back towards the inn.
Okay. You can use a clock that the imp sees you and just watches. No, actually, no words, just watches.
Just make my way back upstairs. Huh. Knock on Wade's room.
What's the password?
You is the greatest slime ever.
Yeah.
Close enough. How'd
So,
it go?
It was banana. What the fuck?
Yeah, what's up with
No,
that?
that's the new one.
There's two imps that are following us.
I'm just
I don't
laying
think
in
they
bed.
have the ability to like see us magically, but they're definitely watching us.
They're probably Yamal's, I think.
I managed. They're speaking infernal to one another, and I managed to pick up that she's gonna be pissed, talking about that they lost track of me. So I'm I'm gonna assume Yamal.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Makes the
Boy,
most
is she gonna
sense.
be pissed off when we just disappear through a magic key.
I know. Well, do we have to do any more shopping while we're here, or is that it?
You good,
That was
Ava?
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Round 2 of sleeping and restoration on you.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
All right, so you guys take your long rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and mark off into the long rest. Are you all sleeping together or in different rooms?
I think after finding the imps, Apollo would sleep. Well, Apollo likes to sleep with Ava anyway, but she's hiding under a
I'm
bed in
wherever
her
Vegas
nest.
is.
Yeah.
I think
I
I
think
would
she's
actually
watching over
watch that
Wade
night, too.
because she has to do the greater resto on him.
Okay.
And the first night you were going through emerald scarring.
I was in quarantine, sorry.
Which I don't know. Have you taken the?
Okay, so you guys are in
We
two
got the
separate
cure.
rooms, Fagus and
Took the
you,
cure.
and then
Okay.
the rest of you three.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was
Yeah.
like, be sure you take the cure. Before
I
you
go in
out. Yeah.
Wade in Ava's room, and then I don't know where they're at.
Yeah, and then you two are in your own room. So we basically have the black market split up here.
Yeah.
The market.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you take your long rest, you complete your long rest, no issue. In the early hours of the morning, Vagus, as you are on watch, you hear footfalls outside your room, and you see something slip under your door.
Footfalls.
Like footsteps.
Okay, I thought she said footballs for a second.
Yeah,
It's like,
footballs.
football exists.
Oh no, the
Someone-
Patriots are here. Chris is having flashbacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it like what does it look like? Is it a piece of paper? Or is it
I'll try to like just place you on the bed and sit up and look at whatever it is.
As you look, it is a letter bound in with a wax seal.
Do I recognize the seal?
No, you haven't seen this symbol before.
Try to take one of my claws, just run underneath it. Try to keep the seal intact.
Yeah, did you open it up? It is a summons to see Yamal.
For specifically me, or all of us.
For all of you.
What
It's a trap!
Does
It's a trap!
it say anything else, or is it just the summons?
It is a summons asking you to join her for tea, for morning tea.
I will pick
Someone-
up you and just
Now, so this is like first light, 6 a.m. The suns are just starting to breach the horizon.
We'll just say we slept through the day.
Someone that can twist reality. I don't know if it's necessarily a good idea to not
Yeah.
go.
I don't like her.
This feels like
I
a
agree
have
with
to
you.
thing.
She's spying on us.
Which we don't know that for sure.
Oh, okay. I'll divination right now. Is she spying on?
You're gonna cast divination.
Yeah. What does Umal want with us in the next 7 days?
Oh God.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck it. I put my own money down. 20
Fucking
Addition
hanging.
to 20 gold.
Look at you doing big things.
Number 5.
Number 5 on this list is
Speak with me.
13. Monster.
you like that, don't you?
God damn.
DM processing time.
Yeah, a DM processing time.
You can hear the dial-up turning on.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Last campaign it was teleport. This campaign it's divination. Okay.
Give it a
She's
couple
just-
more levels and it will be teleport too.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
All
the
of
key
us
is
just
teleport
sitting.
now.
She's
Yeah.
stabbing all of
She's
us in
just
the back.
stabbing us in the backs.
What does Yamal want with us in the next 7 days?
Yeah.
Just us hanging by her feet, her tickling us.
I would sooner die.
I would rather die.
End my life.
Let me perish, woman.
Okay. As you draw up this divination circle, are all of you in the room with Ava?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. This would be when we talk about the letter.
Yeah. So I bring it in everybody.
As Ava, you settle in and with your boys around you. You sit
We all
down
just sit
and
in a
cast
circle
divination.
around Ava.
Yeah.
We hold hands.
Are you casting divination
You cast
by yourself?
you cast this divination spell,
No.
and you feel your vision getting familiarly pulled.
You gotta hold the laptop.
This is again first thing in the morning. You find yourself looking at a familiar pocket dimension space with the floating islands, the whale, and you see Yamal not wearing the same floozy purple dress that you saw before, but almost like a black leather. It almost looks like armor, but it still has that same provocative flair to it.
Yeah,
And you see that she has what looks to be a full-length mirror that is circular, that she is reaching on the edge of and spinning. And every time it flips to the other side, you can see it's actually a two-sided mirror, with each side showing a different vision. As you look over her shoulder, you see on one side, you see your party continuing, ascending, her not interfering. And on the other, you see her tearing you all apart.
Oh no.
You see
We all drop
Vagus.
hands.
You see Vagus taking names in a book. And you see as she just sees this over and over again, until finally you see her head turns and she looks directly at you.
For divination?
Tell me, spy, which one should it be? And Vagus, you feel this tingling along your neck. This feeling of encroaching death. You feel that death is coming.
Oh,
As Ava snaps back to reality.
oh, the ghost gravity. So
Let's leave today. Let's leave. Let's not go to tea. Let's leave right
Yeah,
now.
let's
put the fucking key in right fucking now.
Halfway house.
Why are you
Halfway
yelling at
house.
me?
Stick it in me if you need to.
Halfway. Can't make it into the hole. Come on.
No. Wait, everyone, calm down. She's not the first crazy lady who has looked at me in my divinations. You know, there's a lot of, they can do
Boy.
that. It's not the first time.
But
She may be
probably
the
not gonna be
third.
the-
there's a feeling here that I'm focusing on.
Yeah. Have I ever felt this before?
Look what you did. You had to put something inside of him, and now he's fucking.
He said yes.
Well, no, now that's
He
actually good.
consented.
That means he's kind of a death sensor now.
Yeah, he consented. So fuck off. Beep, beep,
Yeah, you're gonna die. It's crazy.
beep, 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 beep,
So,
beep, beep, beep.
do we go to tea or do we
You,
just leave
me,
right now?
in your head
I think we just
now.
leave right now.
I think
Yeah.
that's also a good move, personally.
Vagus holds up the letter. We would like to formally decline.
Apollo takes the letter.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Why'd you just have to
But-
say that?
I don't know how this shit works.
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
Stick the key in the door and go.
I was about to say, I put the key in the door.
Wait. Oh my god.
Alright, so
my-
right forward.
I
Oh
put
my
the key.
God.
Are we going halfway? I put. I think of. I
Wait,
think of the shed we saw at the halfway house.
We are severely, okay. Wade, have I greater restoed you yet today?
No.
Here you go. Tap.
Wait,
That's
wait,
two
wait.
greater.
No, yeah,
He's
today, no,
good.
tomorrow is supposed to do
So right now it's only 1 point. That's fine.
because we're going a day early, right?
She's used her 5th level, but she can't. But you're good. You have no more exhaustion.
I have,
Because the first
One.
day you slept and got 1.
yeah.
Day
No.
2, where Ava bought the 400 thing, you slept and got 1.
I didn't know.
No.
Second day she did
No.
greater restaurant.
You're down. You should be down
No.
2.
The first night she didn't because she cried on her family.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
So
he
then
got
he
one.
got a long rest.
Slept.
He got
And then
1.
I
Said
did.
restoration. Slept.
Restoration
And then
plus
he
a
just
long
slept
rest.
Again.
You've only done
Yes.
2 long
And
rests so
then-
far.
And 1 greater resto.
Yeah.
So
I'm
he only has
still-
1
So
point
he's
of
one, yeah,
exhaustion.
That is
you have 1
correct.
point left. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
He only has 1 point. So
Slept
should I
first night.
greater resto you right now for the last point?
Hold on. day one.
Okay, holding.
No. She hasn't. Yeah.
Day-
I still have 1 point. I've been marking it off every
Yeah,
time she gets.
you slept the first night when she cried on her family. So then you're down to 3.
Slip, restoration,
two.
long rest. Yeah, three.
Yes,
three
he has one
deaths.
left.
So he has one more.
I'm just gonna listen on the door real quick. As
Day one when she cried on her family, he got 1 point back that night, right?
He long rested that night.
Yeah.
He got
Long
one.
Next day, she
rested?
restoration and he long rested.
And then we slept again and we just woke up today,
That was
right?
that's not long rest.
That's
This is
the long-
what the
Yeah.
day
That's-
after that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's right. I think you're.
So yeah,
You're
so
one day.
you still have 1 point. So
one left.
Yeah.
Let's leave.
Yeah, I put the key in the door.
Ava, I'm
And I
sorry,
think the
you're
shed
getting
in the halfway
outvoted.
house.
We're going.
you think of the halfway house as you hear this.
The halfway house garden.
That's what I think. I think of the
Okay.
shed in the garden.
As you put the key in the door, and as you open the door, as you look out, and you see
Hold on,
inside-
wait. I was gonna attempt something first because Ava was telling to wait.
I already did it.
I know as he was going for it, I was gonna bonus action try and telekinetically pull the key from his hand.
Oh no! It's fine. Just do it. Just
Okay, do it.
Let him
Fuck
do
it.
it.
Okay, sorry.
Do
Okay,
it. Fuck
just do it
Do
then.
it. Let him do
Just
it.
do it. Okay.
We're
says the door, as you put the key in the door, as you just hear on the other side,
Oh shit!
and the door opens,
That was Kobe last night.
and you see inside of a shed.
Everyone through. Everyone through. Everyone through.
As you rush through and closing the door behind
I grab
you
Ava.
with just the
We go.
There you go.
Okay.
as the door closes behind you, and you hold that key in your
Okay.
hand.
Now,
It doesn't have that hum that it had before, as it requires a day to recharge.
Yep.
So you
Okay.
find yourself in the inside of a gardening shed.
is the floor empty? Is there shit on the floor?
I'm gonna go ahead right away. Cast Pass Without Trace on us, so that we can be super fucking quiet in this shed.
Okay.
I start eating things on the floor to make room.
Okay.
You see that while this room is roughly 10 by 10, there are things in the room. You can see there are shelves, there's equipment. There is about 6 feet of open space in front of you, but there is stuff in this room.
I'm eating stuff. Clearing room. I'm remembering.
I just need everything off the floor.
Yep, I'm remembering everything I can to make enough space for a circle.
And I draw the circle until the last part of completion.
Okay.
So it's like 59 seconds.
You have your unseen servant still, correct?
I could ritually cast it, yes.
Have him stay here and
Just hold the chalk and just give him the task.
well, he can't cast it,
No, I know.
but just have him repair the circle if anything happens to it.
Sure.
Do I still have that feeling? Like,
No.
Oh, that's a good thing we left.
That was cool.
Okay, so circle is 59 seconds.
Sure.
John.
Okay.
Can you cast enhance ability on him again?
Yeah, because it's a new day now.
Okay.
What do you want? What are we doing? What are we trying to do?
Let's spend 10 minutes.
Talk?
trying to-
I want to sneak first. I'm already pretty good at talking.
Okay.
It only lasts an hour. Well, that's it too. So,
Okay.
let's spend 10
Okay.
Cast trace.
And
what,
I
are,
cast
what are we
Pass
trying to
Without
speak
Trace.
to now that we're here?
I just want to get out.
Yeah, you
Oh, we
cast,
already have pass.
yeah,
without
you cast
trace,
Pass
don't-
Without
Trace.
don't
I
cast
think we're
it.
fine.
I'll-
Get out of the shed without people seeing.
I'll open. Is there any windows in the shed?
No.
Okay, that's good. I open the door ever so slightly. Is there anybody in the nearby vicinity that I can see?
As you look out, yes, you see.
There's just some guy just. He's in the shed.
No, I say not like right outside. But as you look out, you can see. At first, it takes you a minute to process. It is full daylight outside. It was sunrise just a few seconds ago.
Oh, because we're closer to the meridian.
And but you look out, you can see there are people milling around in the field outside. You look, as you kind of get a quick sight of your surroundings, you see that you're up what looks to be on a hill, like a grassy, slopey hill. You can see the dock from your position. And you can see there are people that looks to be milling around in what looks to be a croquet court.
Is there a ship at the dock right now or no?
No. And you can see, so you're looking down, you can see the dock directly ahead of you and the house up to your right. And there's some people milling around, but they're probably 60, 70 feet away. They're just in the middle of this game.
Okay, I think we can go.
But one thing you do see is there is a familiar looking centaur that is currently in a casual conversation with the patrons, but looks to be making his way towards you as you see he has a bag slung over his shoulder with some gardening tools.
I can make a distraction on the opposite end of us.
Bullshit.
I can make a distraction
But then I
on the
don't
opposite
want him
end of
to
us. so he
erase.
looks
I don't
away
want him
for
to
a second.
erase the.
Can we like
teleportation
cover it
circle.
somehow?
Is there a tarp in here?
Make an investigation check.
More tarps.
Well, just to cover it.
Yeah, just for the meme of it.
No.
What'd you roll?
5.
5. You do not see a tarp.
Can I quickly? So I'm gonna go ahead. If you DM, if you'll let me do this. Oh no,
Okay.
that'll be too much attention.
Ooh,
Just kidding.
Can I, with all the stuff that I've eaten from in here,
Okay.
Cover
place
it up.
things on top of very carefully over the circle without breaking it, like just very carefully on top. Leave open the section that we need to finish, so that way we can run back.
We're gonna open the teleportation circle and we're gonna get a bunch of hose and like
Yeah, a bunch of
shovels that
shit will
come
come
through
with it,
with
but
us.
I just want to like place it on top, not to like
Get
because
it?
if I shift it side to side, it'll break.
We're
but
bringing
just
the
place on
hose
top.
with us.
Yeah.
Bring the hose in this house.
There's some
Bring the
hose in
hose
this-
house.
Certified
You'll be
free.
scattering all the stuff
7 days a week.
across the floor.
7 days out.
That's
Okay.
how it was laid out originally.
Wet
Try
ass
to at
shed.
least.
Okay. Sure.
But to make it look a little bit more normal.
Okay. You won't be able to completely hide the teleportation circle.
Yeah.
But you can scatter some tools around and try to at least make it not so obvious there's chalk on the ground.
I'm do that.
Okay. Sure.
And then just have your
Are there-
unseen servant repair it afterwards.
Are there
Okay.
plants around here in the
Not-
shed? Like are
Not
there any-
in the shed. No. This appears to be
Okay,
more of
got
like a
it.
tool, like a tool shed.
Okay. Fuck.
Alright,
We should
do
just
you want me to make a distraction for him so we
go
can sneak
up.
out of the shed real quick?
Can we? Do I think we can get out without being seen at the moment?
Potentially, you do have pass without trace.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's get out.
All right. Can I get stealth checks from everybody?
Yep.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give. Who do I think has the worst stealth?
There's disadvantage.
I'm gonna give inspiration to Wade. All right.
I'm gonna
I know you're
be on
fucking
top of
tired,
Vegas.
but you got
Sure.
this.
So now
You
roll.
can do it. I believe in you.
So fucking tired, but I'm so fucking ready.
Oh, thank God.
Wait, okay, before we go, that's right. I only have greater resto prepared today anyways, so I'm gonna slap Wade with another greater resto.
Okay,
I
that's
can
fine.
only prepare
Okay.
one from club.
Okay.
You still get inspiration.
So
Thank you.
yeah, I can't scry anyways. So
What'd you roll?
Is it a flat roll or
Stealth.
It is a team roll, and plus you have pass without trace, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Which is a +10.
Plus
right?
inspiration.
I don't have inspiration.
But he
Well,
gave you
I have bardic
inspiration.
inspiration. That's true. That's true. I think we're still okay. We're still okay.
Add it just to be safe.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
You guys
Okay.
are so nervous.
I don't have the plate armor donned on yet, so.
I
I was like,
specifically
why do I
have
have
mine off.
disadvantage? Okay, so +6. I rolled a 2, 8.
Plus
Plus
10.
10.
+10 is 18, and I rolled a natural 1.
Wait, you rolled a natural 1?
Yeah,
With advantage? Oh, you didn't have advantage.
I don't have advantage.
Okay, can we get everybody else's rolls?
Wait,
Yeah,
Did
it's
we-
a group roll.
didn't someone give you? I thought someone gave you enhanced ability.
Nope.
No.
I was going to
No,
on
you
Apollo,
already
but I
did for
didn't.
Apollo.
Okay, so natural 1. What everyone else roll?
30.
30.
That
Ah,
work.
see? Hey, the 30 balances out.
31.
I didn't roll because I'm on.
That's
Vegas.
right. Ava,
16.
with the +10.
Yeah, I rolled a 4, you guys.
Okay.
You fucking dirty little
I need you
slut.
to roll a stealth check. I know
Yeah.
you're on top of Vagus,
Okay.
but I need you to break this tie here.
Yep.
That's 2 failures and 2 successes.
Yeah. Ooh. Plus 10. That's 21.
See? We're
That gives
good.
you enough successes.
Okay.
As you dart out of the shed,
Armor goes on.
you end up you step out and realize that it is an open field with the only cover you have being this shed. So you guys end up
We
doing
just get it on the back of the
you guys
shed.
end up doing a Scooby Doo around the building. And for a moment, as you're passing Wade, you end up you're still well, you're not exhausted because Ava used the greater restoration. You still feel a little bit weary from this toll has taken on you, you're now fully healed up. You end up stumbling for a moment, and for a second you think that you might have been seen for Vagus just pulls you around the corner. And you hear, you all take a moment to breathe and realize as you just hear the clop of hoof falls, the door opening, and just, what in the world? And movement going on inside of the gardening shed. But you do not appear to have been seen.
I say we wait for him to leave. I want to see if he fucked up the circle.
After a few minutes.
I can just go sneak in real quick. I can slip under a crack.
Yeah, when he leaves.
And after a few moments, you hear as Mr. Brittlebray leaves the shed once again, and you see as he goes up and talks to some of the sports activity goers. Wyndham? You've arrived at the halfway house. I would say as you come back around, feeling the coast is clear, take a look. You can see that he has straightened up some of the tools you put down and cleaned up some of the chalk, but not the entire thing. He wasn't in there long enough to completely clean the shed. But your teleportation circle's still mostly there.
Okay.
I open the door.
For now.
Can I finish? Can I just get it back up?
Sure.
Okay. I shut the door.
So now I think we just need to try and make our way down to like the bottom of the hill and just walk in.
Yeah, we just act like we
Just walk in like we teleported.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. We teleported.
Now, should we be
work?
open like, hey, we're looking for someone, or should we try and keep on the dial?
Well, I think we're just here to explore again. We had free time because our ship's being
We really
upgraded,
liked it here last time.
and we just wanted to get
Yeah.
to see the place a little bit.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Okay. We good with that?
good
Mr.
with
Death
that?
Incarnate?
Yeah,
you like that?
we
good
like
plan.
Are
that.
there any-
We like that.
Are there any plants around?
Yes, especially when you're outside the shed. There's grass. There are a few trees, and that the familiar.
It's
You're too far away right now to clearly see them, but you can
died,
see
and then it
the
was fine, and then
your thing there.
yeah, I think it
Not
died,
yet.
but then it'll go back to 2. It's being weird.
Just hold on to it. Or change it. Yeah.
Well, we're almost at a point where we can call anyway. So, as you make your way forward, easy enough. You're able to scamper down the hill until you. Yes, Ava.
I'm guessing we don't really need Pass Without a Trace anymore since we're just going to be pretty honest
Yeah,
and show ourselves.
I would keep it.
I don't think so. I mean, I guess
If you want to do something, Eva, you can get rid of it.
I mean, I could just speak with the plants again if we wanted to and maybe even ask them if they've seen someone like Scylla.
Well, do we even have a description of what Silo looks like?
we do.
We do?
He's a
Orc-
human,
orc
very
looks
figure,
very
disfigured,
solitary.
old man.
Yeah, go for it, Ava.
Yeah,
He's human.
human. Yeah, I'll mention. Okay, so I guess we go up to those wisteria. I think it was the wisteria, right, from last time.
Yeah, the flowers on the tree, or the flowers from the thing. As you, all right,
And I'll
so
just- I will approach them and just kind of, kind of scuttle close to the ground and sit by their side and look up and just let go of Pass Without Trace and lean on them and cast Speak with Plants and just say, "Old friends, how are you doing?"
hello, 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 hello. And all together, welcome back.
I have a question for you. A lot of people pass by you, right?
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Well, have you ever seen this man?
And I'll describe Scylla to
Yep.
them, human, all those things that
Yep.
Alu told us.
Say his name.
We can't speak. We can't speak of that. Talk to the madam. Talk to the madam.
You-
Talk to the madam. Stay, stay,
Oh my god.
What's the last thing they said?
stay.
Stay. Oh,
Traveling, though.
You'll only see nice people.
Are there bad people here?
No response.
That's ominous.
so
And
they
as you-
can't talk about him?
Can
The
you
trees
not
have
talk
eyes.
about him or not talk about who you see?
Both. Can't explain.
Hmm.
Can't explain.
Wait, sorry, what's the last thing they said again?
Can't explain.
It's cutting out. Can't explain. Okay.
Bless you.
Difficult to explain.
Is there a plan?
Okay.
I explain all this to the party, and I'm just like,
I don't know about this place and but walking around in plain sight anymore.
And as you're having this conversation, you realize the front doors to the halfway house are open. And she hasn't taken notice of you, but directly in your line of sight, you see that the doors and the windows are all open to let in this strange summer breeze. And you see that directly in front of you is a front desk where there is a tall woman in a gray dress, long gray hair that's pulled back into a bun, that's currently just looking down at something that is on the desk in front of her.
I
You said
hide a
she
little bit
hasn't
so that she
noticed us?
can't spot me.
No. If she were to look up, though, she'd be able to see you, as you guys are kind of milling around in front of the house.
Okay, I go around the side of the building like we
I
did with
say
the
we
shed.
stealth.
You think? I think we just walk in.
Does Ava tell us what the plants say?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said
I
she
want to
told us-
whisper to you what the plant said.
I think we can just walk in. It's obviously
I
not going to be like
feel-
good, but
No, I just
what are we going to
feel
get
like,
from stealthing?
Should we all
I
go
just-
in one instant?
I just feel like what if this madam is working with Scylla and as soon as she sees us she's gonna try and like capture us or something.
Then we know what happens.
But
Can we really fight our way out of everything here?
we have no way out right now, you guys.
We have a way home. We have a teleportation
We just have to
circle.
run to the circle.
We gotta get to the circle.
Okay.
I think you all should go do your thing, and I'll just make sure nothing happens from behind you guys.
What?
We're doing the thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stealth and watch you guys do your thing.
You're the talker.
You can talk.
You're the talker. But you're the talker though.
Yeah, you've established this.
Okay, you know what? If you guys insist, if you guys really want me to talk,
That's all it takes.
I guess I'll.
But you're the guy. You're him.
You're him.
You're the guy.
What do you guys wish to do?
I think we could just all walk in.
Hmm.
That's where I sit.
I'm gonna.
I think we don't get much from stealthing.
I'll give one message
It's a pretty small place.
to Charles.
Guess sending Charles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Charles. Just a heads up. Everybody's fine for now. We're currently at the halfway house located.
Sure.
Are you doing it like a?
In case we
In
don't
case
make
that's
it.
okay.
Yeah. In case
We
you don't
get
hear from me
abducted.
in 3 days, come looking. There's an odd feeling about the place. If you don't hear from us soon, please help. Just give me a
Charles calling an army as soon as he gets this message.
Give quick response. Well, that is concerning. But if Ava is with you, I'm sure she's able to get you out of any stupid situation you decide to put yourself into.
So if things get fucky wucky, you just hit him with the Ava got hurt. And
Yeah,
he'll be here in
yeah.
like 5 seconds.
Yep.
I say they have Ava and Charles
He
storms the place.
teleports in,
Yeah.
levitating, eyes glowing.
Fucking ultra
Where's my
instinct.
daughter?
Okay. Yeah, all right, let's go.
Yeah, let's walk in.
All right,
As you,
We teleported here. We want to come back.
I'll walk up.
as you all of you are entering.
Yep, we all
Okay.
walk in.
As you all enter the halfway house,
You stay here.
you see
forever.
as the woman behind the counter
don't
or behind the desk stops what she's doing and lifts her head up.
I
and
watch
looks
her
at
hands.
All of you. Watch her hands?
I'm watching her hands.
Yeah, you see that she looks to be
Yeah.
looking at some papers. She looks up and
Just do the awkward
Hello.
phone
Hello.
back, just-
hello. Welcome to the halfway house. It's
Hi.
a pleasure to see all of you.
Again.
Do you remember us?
Do you recognize this lady?
Did you guys talk to her last time?
Yeah.
I don't know if you
mean,
guys went to the house.
We went inside, I thought.
You
We
did?
went
I thought
inside.
we
We
were
had
inside and
food
so-
and
yeah.
stuff, yeah.
She does not seem to recognize you.
Okay.
Are you here to visit?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
here to explore.
Look around.
Of course. Everyone is welcome here, and all your stays are free.
Can I
please.
insight check her? What creepy vibe is
I
Apollo
mean,
getting?
passively inside checking. I feel like she's kind of. There's
19.
no war
She's
involved.
odd. She's got a vibe.
I see what she's fiddling with on the desk. I know it's papers, but is there anything in particular?
You see,
like a
actually,
log
you see
book?
what she's looking at. It looks to be a book, and you see as she turns and pushes it towards you. Please sign in.
Oh, we're just visiting. We're not going to stay at the moment.
If you are visiting, you are staying.
Sure.
Yeah,
I write
can you sign
Ego
for us?
Vex's name in the book. You're not allowed to leave the halfway house, Mr. Vex. I write Ego Vex's name in the book for Apollo.
Can we write a group name?
The lightning
Or do you need
colors,
individuals?
colors.
The lightning
Oh,
colors.
the alias.
I have not been asked this question before. I suppose with however you choose to identify yourselves as.
Oh, okay.
But you are all in luck. There's a ball tonight.
There's a ball.
Ball. Actually, that does sound.
That's
fun.
exciting.
Apollo, can I scribble my
That's
name out then
fun.
if we're doing a group name?
All right.
Migo Bex.
Does the pen feel weird?
Just look at Quill.
Put the lightning colt. Put our name.
Is the book weird?
It just looks like a book.
Can I,
Texturally from
can I
feeling
divine sense
this.
real quick?
Weird
Sure.
fucking book.
Do I get any weird
Well,
ping
Vegas, look it. Is it a book?
from anything?
You
I don't
did
know
this
what
last
book
time,
is.
I think you were here. I think this is why you ran last time.
Yeah.
There is a strange feeling,
He did divine
About
sense,
this
and the
space.
place was undead.
Like undead.
and
Yeah.
you feel this sense of faint undead.
Everywhere? Yep. Okay.
I put the lightning collars.
Yep.
Shit.
We have clothes for the ball.
We do have clothes for the
You're
ball.
all dressed. You're all dressed for the occasion. You look lovely.
Thank you.
I am happy that you all were able to find this place. I hope that you are also able to find some answers that you seek.
What does that mean?
Please,
It's crazy.
feel free to explore the grounds and speak with our other visitors. Everyone here needs something. And as she pulls the book back and looks down at the page, you, having written down the names, you take a quick glance down.
That
And
was fun, guys. Ego Vex pops
you
it.
see written
No,
on
you
the
pop
book
out.
a list of names.
Ooh.
Littles, the captain, Miss Clarity, Mr. Grangle, Miss Victoria, Vagus, Alexiel,
What?
you, Ava, and Fafnir.
True name.
And as you look back
No,
over
no, no.
your shoulder,
I didn't write. Did they just appear?
and as you look over your shoulder outside, you no longer the edges of the island where you should see that blue sky. It's still blue, it's still beautiful, but there's a shimmer to it.
Can't get out right now.
I don't think.
Your stay is completely free. And that's where we're gonna end this week's session.
What the fuck?
God damn it, that upsets me.
I'm upset.
So livid.
I didn't get anything from the book.
Nope.
Nothing from the pen.
Nope.
That's wild.
There's also
Those extra
magic that
names.
disguises
Yeah,
into
Can I get the names one more time?
It was
Alaxel.
my character from my background.
Our names.
Actually, let me double check.
Is he here?
Did I?
What's
Well, hold
the
on.
name?
Hold on.
No,
Actually,
it's
let me
your
see.
real name.
No.
Because
well,
he was Fafnir.
I'm sorry. Not
Yeah.
Alexel. Azurix.
Okay.
I apologize.
That's why I was like,
no,
is
no,
Alaxel
no, no,
here?
I apologize.
Yeah.
Azurix.
oh,
Azurix.
fuck.
I apologize.
Okay.
The other names. Littles.
Littles?
Liddles. The captain.
Ooh.
Miss Clarity.
Wow.
Mr. Grangle.
Colonel Mustard.
Miss Victoria.
Now,
Miss
whose names are
Grangle?
those?
Yep. Miss Grangle.
Mr. Grangle.
Mr. Grangle.
Mr. Grangle.
And Miss Victoria.
And Miss Victoria.
Mr. What?
Grangle. Grangle.
And then what?
Mr. Grangle.
And Miss Victoria.
Mr.
And then
Grangle
just
sounds
all of
familiar.
our names.
And then all of our
and then
true
all of you.
names.
And that's what we'll pick up next week.
But
As the party will be exploring the mysteries of the halfway house. And potentially finding a way to escape.
Fuck.
So, we'll return next week. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. And we'll see how next week this campaign goes. From 20 to 1.
Goodbye. Happy Father's Day.
Goodbye.